I says, you know, sir, this man, what he calls you, British people, you are an incestuous people. You have to get my tape. Debate with Swaggart, in which I explain what is incest. Swaggart had written a book on incest, which has become endemic in America. It says 13% of the American people are cohabiting with their own daughters. Incest. You British people, our friend Rushdie says, you are sister, I'm quoting, sister, father, uncle, cousin, king, ing, British. You Americans, you are a mother, father, uncle, cousin, king, ing, Americans. Is it true? Look, he's telling you in his book. I have got what you call computer printout. Give you page numbers. Open it and see. This is what he calls you. You British people, you do it to your sisters. You American people, you do it to your mothers. Is it true, sir? Turn the tables. Then they will be looking for Rushdie to kill him. No, this is, turn the table. Look, forget about yourself. Says, look, sir, you know, you are the benefactor. He says about the British people, you people British, he married a British girl. Maybe she told him, confided everything what happens in her house and what the other girls at school were telling her about their homes. Them and their brothers. And the American, now he's got his American wife. So the American wife must be telling him also. He says, you know what happens at home? What, you know, she shares, whatever, she shares with the husband. And the husband writes it in the book. Coming officially speaking now. He uses that word, father, uncle, cousin, king, ing, 55 times in the book. In combination with every letter of the alphabet. Every letter of the alphabet. And they gave him $800,000 advance money for that book. He uses exotic Indian words for which he doesn't give translation. And he's got no glossary at the end of the book. No glossary. What are you reading? More than 50 words. I can't utter those words because some of you can understand what I'm going to say now. The gutter language of Bombay. But I will enjoy. Wallah, I will enjoy. I have made an offer in Britain and in America. I want to give the British people, the BBC TV, £50,000. Then in newspaper reporters, I hope they will cover this. £50,000. I'm offering BBC TV to give me 5 minutes to give the British people the best of Rushdie. I'll have no inhibitions there. I'll have to get rid of them. I won't have to say father, uncle, cousin, king, ing. Father, uncle, cousin, king, ing. I won't have to do all that. I can there call a spade a spade. And in my usual, you know, I can do it. Allah has blessed me with that. You know, speech. I can say things that can also sear them. It can devastate them. Language. I'll only read and I'll devastate them. He says, white women. I says, you know, sir, about you nations, you Americans, you British, you French, you German, you Afrikaner, you Swiss. What are you? You whites. He said, white women. Never mind fact. Jewish or non-differential. Well, he's a master of speech. He's a master. He's a genius, an evil genius. But he's a genius. He says, white women, never mind fact. Jewish, non-differential. In other words, you can't make out what she is really. Is she Irish or Welsh or Scotch or French or what? Don't worry, as long as she's white. White women, never mind fact, Jewish, non-differential. White women, way for father, uncle, cousin, king, ing, and thrown away. And you give him $800,000 for that. I want to know what has happened to you. This is programming. You know those 6 boys? I don't know whether you people read newspapers. They went a wilding in the Times magazine. It was wilding. In Central Park, New York, there was a white woman jogging at night. And 6 Afro-Americans, they call them Negroes, boys, they saw this white woman. They must have read Rushdie. And it made the mouth water. What Rushdie has said. What are they for? Father, uncle, cousin, king, ings are right. And they went for her. And they bashed her into unconsciousness. And in the blood and the gore, they raped her one by one. And this is the pleasure they got in the blood and the gore. In the Times magazine, it says they went a wilding. The term is used as wilding. They went wild, berserk. I said, this book, you want to read it in public? They're reading it in public, you know that? You know why? To hurt you. To hurt us. They want to read it in public. I said, let me read it for you in America on ABC TV, PBS. I give you $50,000 for any charity you name. Give me 5 minutes. And I give you the best of Rushdie that you'll never forget in 100 years. I give you the best of Rushdie that you will never forget in 100 years. I said, turn the tables. Don't cry anymore. Come, come, Mrs.